morning, Lonoke Middle School. I'm Hope Eason.
And I'm Sierra Coscarelli.
And this is another Newsflash 101.
Now please stand for our pledge.
I don't know about you, Sierra, but I wonder how the football season went.
I did too. I've been really curious. Let's hear a little bit more about the football season with Mr. Adams, the coach of all the football teams.
How did you feel about the 7th and 8th grade football season this year?
Let me tell you, the 7th and 8th grade football, both teams impressed me very much. They were very successful, worked hard, played hard. The 8th grade is continuing their season. The 7th grade finished theirs last week. We're very proud of both teams for how hard they worked all season long and even in the off season. So we're looking forward to next year as well. But this year we still got to get our 8th graders a state championship.
Thanks. And there's no specific date set yet for basketball practice, so more information is to come. Now let's see what Sierra English has to say about their great volleyball victory.
I'm here at Lonoke High School with Sierra English. Sierra plays on JV and varsity volleyball teams. So Sierra, how old are you?
So I'm 14 in 8th grade.
That's impressive to be on JV and varsity. That young. So can you tell me about any highlights of the season?
Our JV won Willie Grass State games this year. Very clever.
And where did you guys rank in state?
Our varsity's ranked 8th.
That's great. And also, how does it feel to be in 8th grade and play on JV and varsity? When is the last year at Lonoke High School sports?
It's a real honor. It's been great getting on my teammates.
That's great. You should be really proud of Sierra English. And I just wanted to give a shout out to her. So thanks.
What are your strategies for winning this year?
Well, our first strategy is we're going to score more points than they scored. That's strategy number one. Strategy number two is we're going to not let them score as much as we score. And strategy number three is we're going to win. That's our three top strategies we're using this season.
Well, my strategy is just to show up. That's all we have to do is just show up.
Woo, man! I smell a load of losers in here.
Yeah, you can go on.
Yeah, the losers are going to be the student because the teachers are going to win.
No, I'm telling you, the boys already have it. I'm telling you. No, the boys are going to win this year. Yeah. What?
Yeah, we can smell you.
We hear you. We hear you.
Yeah.
How is your team doing this year?
Look at it.
That's right. I mean,
We got it going on.
we got it going on. I don't think they've missed a shot the whole season.
Going on like air balls.
100% in our shooting percentage and undefeated.
Undefeated world champions.
That's right. We beat all the other teachers in every other school that's ever played and all the students. So we should have a pretty good season. We're not too nervous about Tuesday night.
What are your thoughts? My thoughts is they're shooting pretty well, and what I just heard from...
No, you guys are going to lose. I'm telling you.
No, we
Boys
got this.
and girls students have it in the bag.
Gotta go. Bye. Thank you.
All right, Bridget, wait. Tired of this! You are just a waste! Get busy! I want to see some suicide! This is a joke! Go, go, go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! You are gonna learn! Get it, get it, get it! Go, go, go! Go! Faster, faster, faster! Faster! What is this? You are supposed to nail me penalties! Go, go, go! Push-ups! Push-ups! My grandmother can do better! What is that? Go, faster, faster, faster! Okay, is that the best you got? Yes! I have a lot of favorite teachers, you know? In fact, here's a teacher feature with Cameron.
But before we go on to that, here's some footage of Miss Calhoun's rocket launch.
Miss Atherton is the teacher feature this week. She says, a wise girl once said there is no place like home. She went on to say, having the opportunity to be back home at Lonoke for the second year, I'm clicking my heels in agreement. After graduating from Lonoke High School in 1998, she attended honor
She attended Union University in Jackson, Tennessee, where she was honored as the 2002 Student Teacher of the Year. She earned her master's degree of education from the same institution while teaching 4 years of 6th grade language arts at Crockett County Middle School in Alamo, Tennessee. Since moving back to Kentucky, she has taught Graves Middle School, Morgan Elementary, Carlisle County Middle School, and in addition to teaching, she also does freelance writing. I have been known to have some cake creations and birthday parties. She did my sister's birthday cake a couple of years ago. And wedding cakes. Around, I'm a single gal with no children, but I take pride in being an Aunt Lee Ann to 2 sweet nieces and 1 handsome nephew. I am a member of Lonoke First Baptist Church, and I view my career as a calling. I am anxious to begin the new school year at LOMS.
If you are an 8th grade girl who likes historical fiction, then maybe you might be interested in the 8th grade lunch bunch meeting November 1st in the library from 10:15 to 11:07.
You will be discussing the book Between Shades of Grey, which follows the story of Lena, a 15-year-old girl living in Lithuania in 1941 when the Soviet secret police barge into her home and drag her off and her family off to work camps.
You actually feel Lena's pain as you read the story of her fighting for her life and the horrors she has to suffer. And as well as those people, she meets friends and makes more friends along the way.
Sign up at the library starting today to get your book and be a part of this event. It is open to the first 15 girls who sign up. And now for this week's brain teaser. What does this say?
Well, while you try to figure that out, here's a little bit of footage with Mr. Buchanan about how we did the first 9 weeks.
Good morning, Lonoke Middle School. I'm Trey Pullen, here with Mr. Buchanan. Good morning, Mr. Buchanan.
Good morning, Mr. Pullen. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great, thank you, sir.
So, how was the first 9 weeks?
The first 9 weeks at Lonoke Middle School, I believe, was a successful 9 weeks. And when I use the word successful, I consider different areas that I'm concerned about each year. First of all, I think about instruction and how I believe that our students are performing in the classroom. And then I'm concerned about how they behave as far as expected behaviors, both in the classroom, in the hallways, just behavior all around the school. And of course, I think attendance becomes a big part of whether or not we're successful this first 9 weeks.
Of course.
How do you think we did this first 9 weeks?
I think we were successful in the first 9 weeks, but I always think that you can shoot for something higher.
Absolutely, I concur.
So, do you think there's anything we can do better in the second 9 weeks?
Yes, sir. Let me give you some examples of what we did the first 9 weeks. As we looked at our students who were following expected behavior, that's something we take very serious. In fact, so seriously that we keep up with how many students actually get to be a part of our positive rewards day that we had. And around 98% of our students were able to receive positive rewards. And I hope that maybe the second 9 weeks, that number could be even 100%. You got it. And same with attendance. I know that everyone was aware of our attendance blitz we had and how well Lonoke Middle School did throughout the district. In fact, we had the highest attendance, so we were able to celebrate with that Sunday bar party that we had.
So, thank you for your time, Mr. Buchanan.
Thank you very much.
So I'm guessing you guys want to know the answer to this week's brain teaser?
Well, the answer is...
high five. That was great, right? And now let's show some footage from the 7th and 8th grade dance.
But before we look at that, let's hear a little bit more about School Safety Week. On Tuesday, come dressed as any medical professional. And on Thursday, come dressed in your nerdiest clothes. School Safety Week's motto is, be a part of the cure. So, let's be a part of the cure and show that we can stop bullying.
Just remember, students, here at Lonoke Middle School, we are equipping our students with the tools to conquer tomorrow's world.
And teachers, don't forget to click on the link at the end of the newscast and show the video to your students.
I'm Hope Easton.
And I'm Sierra Coscarelli.
Signing off.